You have been told your whole life to be louder, to speak up more, to take the space. But let me tell you something no one might have told you. Quiet is not a weakness. Quiet is power. Because in a noisy world, the calm voices is the one that cuts through the chaos. We live in a culture where noise is often mistaken as strength. The loudest person in the room is assumed to be the leader. The most aggressive voice is seen as the smartest. But here is the truth. Volume does not equal value. Some of the most powerful people in history were not loud. Think about leaders like Mahatma Gandhi. He led an entire movement with calm convictions, not a booming voice. Think about Rosa Parks. Her quiet no shook the system. Think about people you respect in your life, the mentors, the parents, the friends who does not scream to be heard, but when they speak, you listen. Quiet is not absence of power. Quiet is the concentration of power. Why quiet people are misunderstood? Society sometimes confuses quietness with shyness, insecurity, or even weakness. But in reality, quiet people often have three hidden advantages. First, they observe more. While others are talking, they are watching, absorbing, and connecting the dots. Secondly, they think deeper. Reflection is their strength. Instead of blurting out the first thought, they choose words with weight. And finally, they strike smarter because when they finally act, it is intentional, it is sharp, and it leaves impact. It is like archery. The archer does not keep shooting arrows wildly. They pull back, focus, aim, and then release with precision. That is what quiet power looks like. Did you know neuroscience shows that silence improves brain functions? In quiet moments, your brain literally regenerates, building new connections, boosting creativity, and calming stress. Think about your best ideas. They rarely come when you are shouting in a crowded room. They come when you are walking alone, or showering, or sitting quietly. Silence is not empty, it is full of answers. In fact, some of the top CEOs, entrepreneurs, and leaders in the world have rituals of silence. Meditation, walking alone, journaling in peace. Because they know quiet time is the thinking time, and thinking time is the winning time. Let me share a quick story. There is a legend about a samurai who once told his students, loud swords make noises, true swords cut silently. In life, it is the same. The people making the most noise are not always making the most impact. Another story, Steve Jobs was known for his long silences in the meetings. He had just sit, stare, think. And while others rushed to speak, his quietness created confusion and tension. But when he finally spoke, his words changed the direction of entire products, even the industries. So do not underestimate silence. Sometimes silence itself is the loudest voice in the room. Now, let's get practical. How do you use quiet as a tool in your life? Pause before responding. In a heated conversation, silence disarms people. Instead of reacting, you pause, and suddenly you are in control. Create space for listening. Most people listen to the reply. Quiet people listen to understand. That is why they connect deeper. Save your words for when they matter. If you talk less but mean more, your words gain gravity. People notice when you speak. Use silence as a reset. In a noisy world, silence is your shield. Switch off the phone, sit quietly, let your mind breathe. That is not weakness. That is power maintenance. Here is the truth. You do not need to be loudest. You do not need to fight for attention. You do not need to perform louder, bigger, or faster to matter. Because quiet is power. Your silence is not emptiness. Each depth, each focus, each stand. And in a world addicted to noise, quiet is rare and rare is valuable. And that is why this video has no edits, no flashy visuals, no background noise, just you, me, and the story. Because sometimes the quietest message is the one that stays. So next time someone tells you to be louder, smile and remember, a whisper can be stronger than a shout. Silence can be more powerful than noise. And quiet is your superpower. So thank you. Rajat here. Sign off for today.